Steep turns are just a performance maneuver. They're done at 45 degrees of bank. They're full 360s. And, normally we'll go left and right. When you take your test, they only usually have you go one direction and it's up to you. But we're doing this to get you flying the airplane at steeper angles of bank, to feel what the airplane does when it's unstable. You're going to fly in an area of instability. And it really shows you how the load factor will change. You get into a steeper angle of bank, stall speeds increase with steeper angles of bank. They're actually pretty easy to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of turn to the south and look for a good reference point out on the horizon. And I don't know if that's water or something out there, but that little white spot. 12 o'clock? Alright. So for steep turns, I'm going to set the throttle to about 2,400, just leave it there. We didn't see any traffic left or right when we made the clearing turn. What I want to do is roll into a 45 degree bank, add just enough rudder to keep it coordinated, and just enough back pressure to keep my altitude constant. And I'm really looking outside of the dashboard. And I'm trying to hold a point on the horizon on the dashboard, so if my point goes above the horizon, I know I'm climbing. If I go below the horizon, I know I'm descending. And I'll just occasionally glance at the altimeter to make sure I'm still level. And I'll occasionally glance at the attitude indicator to make sure I'm still at 45. But I really should be able to do this by looking at the dashboard. And I'm just waiting for my reference point to come back around the front of the plane. There's a little white spot. I want to start rolling the wings level a little before I get there so I don't overshoot it. Relieve the back pressure that I put in. I always start on wake turbulence.
That's awesome. I felt it. That was awesome.
And we usually do one to the right as well. So again, roll into the bank, enough rudder to keep it coordinated, enough back pressure to keep it level. Now this one I'm going to mess up a little bit just to show you what it looks like. So if I don't have enough back pressure, see the nose dips down below the horizon? Right. And to fix it, I'll just bring the nose back above the horizon. And you can really feel the load factor increase there.
Yeah, no joke. That's just from you pulling back on it, right?
Yep. And your door's open.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna roll out of here. All I'm going to do is slow it down a little bit. And I'm going to put it into a little bit of a slip. That should be easier to slam right now.
Okay.
Alright.
I had hit it earlier.
Yeah, once you get into the, at a faster speed, the pressure drops out there, it can help suck the door open too.
Ah, okay.
Alright, but you get the idea with the steep turns.
Okay.
Alright, you have the flight controls.
I have the flight controls.
You have the flight controls.
Now, do you want to maintain full power through them, or?
2,400.
So right where it's at?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can turn wherever you want to, find a good reference point on the ground. Doesn't matter to me where we go.
Okay,
A little hazy too, so it might be hard to find something.
Alright, let's see if I can find something here.
Burlington.
That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking that little white building right there should work.
Got that. Got the lake out there off the end of the runway. Hey, whatever you think you can see again as we come around is fine. It really doesn't matter. It's all up to you.
Alright.
Alright, so let's start straight and level toward a point at 3,000 feet.
Okay, 3,000 feet, straight and level.
Alright, we'll go left first.
Left first.
So there's no traffic out there. Now as you roll into the bank, go ahead and start adding the back pressure. There you go, and then really look outside and find the sight picture that's going to keep you level at 45 degrees of bank. A little more back pressure. Right about there should be close to level. And as your point comes around, you'll start rolling out a little early so you don't overshoot it. Not bad. a little bit past the point, but that's pretty good.
Kind of fun.
All right, let's try one to the right.
Okay.
A little more bank. A little more bank. A little more bank. There we go. Back pressure.
Have a good flight. Yeah, man,
Back pressure.
I guess we're caught up to speed on the latest rumors about the flight.
Back pressure.
I guess. Man, it's all I can say.
So most people tell me that the right-hand steep turns feel steeper than the left-hand turns.
It does, kind of.
As long as you know to expect that, you can train yourself to look outside and hold the right sight picture.
Well, and it's almost kind of like with me riding the motorcycles where you get used to looking through turns, so I'm kind of already...
Yep.
Do you want to do a couple more, or?
Yeah, let's do another one to the left and then one more to the right. Back pressure. Back.
Skylab 101, and those park fast to the west.
Right, and one more to the right.
Now, how much rudder should you be giving it?
Enough.
Just enough.
Yep, I know that's not the right answer you want to hear, but just enough to keep it coordinated. But generally speaking, the more bank you have, the more rudder it'll take to keep it coordinated. A little more back pressure. That one's a lot better. Alright, ready to go do some landings?
Yeah.